Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mental Conditioning Monday. It's a very somber mental conditioning Monday today, as we're going to come on here and just kind of do a little bit of a brief message. We have some very, very sad news this weekend, and that Kobe Bryant, the legendary basketball player, was killed in a helicopter crash this weekend. So it was very, very shocking news for us to digest. Everybody knows I'm a very, very big sports fan. And, I witnessed the man's whole career. I always believe that, sports itself, I like each sport as an individual more than I do any one individual. I was never really a Laker fan, so I can't say I'm the biggest Kobe Bryant fan, but I have the biggest and utmost respect for what he accomplished and what he done in the game. So as I said, it's a very somber mental conditioning Monday today, but kind of goes with the territory sometimes of our lives, that we have to kind of deal with things as such and still try to push forward from it, and sometimes actually try to learn some lessons and gather some information behind tragic situations that happen like this. So I'll definitely dedicate a little message today to Kobe Bryant. We definitely give condolences to his family. I know he had children. Just had the birth of a young daughter this past summer, so that's very, very tragic. As a person who's very, very big myself into family, that's the first thing that really, really reached out to my heart. Just knowing that he's leave behind a wife and leave behind his beautiful daughters. But we're going to talk a little bit about Kobe Bryant and what he has accomplished and what he has left legacy-wise. I think for us, obviously, in the game of basketball, but just as though I always do, I relate sports to life, because I think that sports in general is such a metaphor for life. And it's really, he's definitely 100%, he's obviously a Hall of Famer basketball player, a legendary basketball player, but I believe for 100% that he is a Hall of Fame mental conditioning candidate. He's definitely headstrong, very, very mentally strong, and obviously he accomplished so many things physically in the game. But what I always admired about seeing Kobe Bryant on the basketball court was his mental strength. As physically gifted as he was, the man is quick, the man can jump, great handle, can shoot the basketball. But all of those things have to come through and come together because of his mental toughness, to be able to say, you know what, I have the skills to do these things, but mentally I have enough ability to make sure that it happens on the court. All the work that I put in, all the preparation that I put in the gym, in the physical gym, that's what we always talk about here, the mental conditioning gym. All the work that he put in the physical gym, he did all the things that he needed to do to gain those advantages, and those advantages came from the physical gym, his training. I can share a quick story about Kobe Bryant and just how mentally strong he was, and also really being able to combine mental and physical training all in the same thing. This is what we do in life. We want to really be able to combine the mental and the physical training to be able to move forward in life. I'm going to give this quick example. There's another player out there, another all-star by the name of Derrick Rose. Who's an MVP in the NBA at one particular time early in his career. And Derrick Rose tells a story. This is going back. It's not something that he just said, in the past couple of days. It's a story that he told many, many years ago, in which he went to the gym to practice. They were playing, I believe he was playing for the Bulls at that time. I don't remember exactly which team that Derrick Rose was playing for at the time. But he went to the gym to do a little shoot-around before the game. They were playing the Lakers, which is Kobe's team. And he said, I went into the gym and Kobe was in the gym. He said, when I went into the gym, Kobe Bryant was already lathered up in a tremendous amount of sweat, as if he had been working out already in the gym for quite a while. Now, mind you, they have a game to play that night. So maybe it was, if the game started at, I want to say 7, maybe this was around 4 o'clock. So he's like, all right, I'm going to go and get some shots up. So he said, I go in the gym, I start getting some shots up, working out a little bit. And again, Kobe Bryant's fully lathered, and he's continuing to work. And Derrick Rose like, I got a pretty good run in. I'm starting to get a little sweaty and lathered up, but I'm still trying to conserve my energy because we do have a game. But he said, I'm looking over and I'm like, Kobe is still practicing. This guy's practicing hard. And I'm like, we have a game tonight. So he's like, it kind of became a mental battle. So Derrick Rose like, I'm still staying in this gym though and see how long he's going to be in here. And so he said eventually I had to give up, because Kobe, not only was he still in the gym, but he said he was practicing hard as hell. And he's saying to myself, we got a game tonight, and I'm not trying to blow my energy for the game. So Derrick Rose said, I eventually left him in the gym training. So he said, you know what? Once the game come, this guy got to be out of gas. He going to be out of gas tonight. No problem. Kobe Bryant came to the game. I think he said he dropped about 40 points on him that night. And he said, after the game, I went over to him. I said, yo, man, how much longer you stay in the gym? He said, after I left. He said, well, I would have left. I was getting ready to leave when you come into the gym. But when I saw you, I know you the man for your team, and I'm the man for my team. So there was no way that I was going to leave that gym before you. That's a mental advantage right there that he got. Because then he said, I know you thought I was going to be tired tonight. That's why it gave me the extra energy mentally to come out and play as hard as I did. So I had you beat even before the game started. And Derrick Rose said, you know what? He was right. So that's just a story about how mentally strong he was. I'm sure he had to be physically tired because he worked out extremely hard in a practice session minutes before the game. But mentally, he had to be strong enough to say, I understand the mental advantage I'm going to have if I stay in this gym and finish this practice and outlast him in the practice gym. So the same thing goes true with our lives. We have to outlast whatever obstacles is in our life mentally in order to move forward, in order to progress towards our goals. And we talked about that last week. How are individuals able to do these type of things? How is Kobe Bryant able to push forward past that challenge of possibly being physically tired? Because he believed in one thing. And one thing was so very, very important to him when he put those sneakers on and when he put those, laced up his jersey, God rest his soul, he wanted to win. Winning was most important to him. That was his big picture. That was paramount in him. So when he stepped on that basketball court, all I want to do is win. And I'm going to do everything that I can. I'm going to take every advantage mentally and physically to go out there and do just that, to be able to win in the basketball game. And he understood the mental part of it. He understood that with his teammates. There's a lot of stories about, him not necessarily getting along with his teammates, but he understood the mental part of it and what mentally had to be done. And that also goes to show about how powerful the mental part of it is in our lives. A lot of people don't understand it. So if you can really understand what we're talking about when we say mental strength, you have such an advantage in life, because a lot of people don't understand that. And it comes off in certain ways in a bad way. And that did happen at times for Kobe, but he didn't bother him because mentally he had a goal and he reached those goals 5 times to be 5-time world champion, MVP. He done it all. So again, rest in peace to that man. God bless his family. God bless everybody else who was on that helicopter, who lost their lives. Very, very tough situation, very tragic situation, but we can always kind of reflect and kind of look at, well, what can we get and what can we receive from this man and just from this particular situation. So again, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Everybody have a better week. Trials and tribulations, that's what we talked about last week, getting hits keep coming. But you know what? We got to keep on going and keep on, doing what we have to do to march towards our life's destination. Everybody have a better week, a powerful week, and keep pushing. And remember, life is precious. And so that's another reason why we have to push the envelope and push it as far as we can and get to those life destinations, because we don't know when, our time is going to be up and then we're no longer going to be on this earth. So everybody have a powerful week. Mental Conditioning Monday. We'll see you here again next week.